What's going on, guys? I'm Matt Verbanik, and this is my 2007 Lexus GX470. Starting right here in the front, we have the Little B's off-road hybrid bumper. This thing looks really cool. It's a look that I saw on the GX off-road page, and I was like, that's the bumper, that's the one I have to have. Hooked up to that, we have a Smitty 10K winch. This thing is really nice. It saved me a couple times on the trails. I got the Ultra Hook from Factor 55. It's stylish, and in my opinion, it's the best winch hook you could have. I've got diode dynamics for my fog lights. They're just bright enough where I'm not blinding people going down the road when I'm using them. And then I really like these S2 Pros that I have on here for the corner lights up front. They're super bright and really good bang for the buck, honestly. These are probably my favorite light overall on the whole entire front bumper. The LP6s are just ungodly bright. Like, I turn these on, it's like daylight on my front bumper. Moving back, I have onboard air underneath the hood. I have a dual air compressor right here, and then I have lines going to all four wheel wells so I can fill all four tires at the same time. Saves a ton of time on the trails. A lot of people will understand that airing up and down, super annoying. If you can cut time on that, gives you time to drink more beer and talk to your friends. I did the Toyota Tacoma clamshell up front. So this has a front locker. It has 488 gears. We've got Total Chaos A-arms. Last year, the bushings on this went out. It was time after 235,000 miles. So while I was underneath it, I decided, why not just do the A-arms instead of just bushing? So went a little overboard, spent a little more money than I should on that, but I plan on keeping this thing around for a while. So that's why I just upgrade stuff better. Gusseted spindles. I could probably jump this thing and those won't bend. That's how stout those are. I've got Toyo tires around some 16-inch FN wheels. Upgraded brakes, got Baja design, Squadron, ditch lights. I've got a Sherpa roof rack. I got another Baja design light bar up here. Over here, we have the lens snorkel. It's arguably the best snorkel, in my opinion, that you can get for these. I just like the way that it's kind of molded in to the body of the car itself. It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb like you see on the vast majority of snorkels on the market. On top of the roof rack, we have the FSR Odyssey rooftop tent. That is the newest addition to this thing. I have side lights here. These are just Baja design rock lights that I have put down the side of this thing to give me some light off the side. RS6 sliders, and these things have saved my ass quite a few times. I have definitely put this thing in some hairy situations, and those have prevented me from almost every injury. This one's fairly new. Hit a tree in Oklahoma on some mud, but I'll get that pulled out and we'll get after it again. Nothing like that's gonna stop me from roughhousing this thing on some trails. We got Dobinson long travel suspension back here. Kings are up front, but these drop low, super low. It looks like my back axle is gonna fall off, but it hasn't yet. Some more S2s. Like I said, I really like these. These are my F-off lights or chase lights, I guess. I have a custom bar here. Cut the back bumper, gave myself some more clearance. I've already banged it up. As you can see here, there's a crease, but oh well. I've got a custom swing out with a jerry can, a high lift, and a spare tire. The car is equipped with 360-degree cameras, which has really helped on a lot of trails where things get narrow or I can't see over a hill. It's triple locked. That has also saved my ass on quite a few trails. Skid plates. I have every single skid plate from RCI that you can get, except the A-arm skid plates. They won't fit the Total Chaos A-arms, but that's pretty much it. As far as interior, this car is pretty much stock. I have a sub, upgraded speaker system, and a head unit. Pretty much it. Future plans for the vehicle, I would eventually like to do a solid front axle. I don't like having to baby this thing over rocks and worrying about a CV axle snapping. So solid front axle would be something I would entertain. It's a lot of money though, so we're gonna put that off. That's why we did the A-arms, to pass the time until I'm ready to cut the check for that. And then I'd like to do a drawer system in the back to kind of help keep me organized on trails. Right now I have like a cooler and like toolboxes. It gets pretty messy. These things aren't very big inside, so any organization that I can do and like room I can free up for this goes a long way. It's just not a very big vehicle inside. It may look like it on the outside, but inside it's pretty cramped. Shout out to All Dogs for having me on this. It was great to be on behind the build. You can follow me on Instagram. It's ghost37_1320 video. That concludes my behind the build.